I'm Musty Hobbit, and you're listening to the Cartridge Club.
Weekly.
Welcome to Cartridge Club Weekly for September the 23rd.
Boom.
If you're new to the Cartridge Club, let me quickly explain what it is. The Cartridge Club is a community of online content creators, gamers, collectors, gaming enthusiasts who all get together on Twitter, the forums, and various gaming network services to celebrate games.
Yeah, all about that celebration.
I am Player One half of the Cartridge Bros. My co-host is my brother, Player Two.
Ahoy, folks.
Despite the disparate looks, the major differences, man, I needed an episode with no editing, and I'm already screwing the dog here.
It's like the pressure's getting you. Also, I think this is the 24th of this release.
Whatever. This is our weekly podcast where we talk about gaming news, we talk about updates in the Cartridge Club, and we have a topic, I hope.
Oh, do we have that?
And a mission and answers. This show's going to be a train wreck already. We should just cancel this week. Let's open news. What do you got, P2?
Oh, we're doing news? News coming at you. What are the hot topics?
What we've been up to. If you're watching the video, you'll see I'm wearing my beret from work.
Right.
Because I just took it out of the wash because it stunk like a homeless person's taint. So I'm trying to make sure that it maintains its form.
That explains the smell.
It doesn't smell now.
Doesn't explain why it's not formed properly.
Shut up. Hit us with news.
All right, big news. Oh, first of all, did you hear about Toys R Us filing for bankruptcy protection? Does that mean bankruptcy? I'm not familiar with business lingo.
I don't know.
Sounds like they're closing.
I'm going to defer to either a banker or somebody who has declared bankruptcy protection or filed for bankruptcy protection. Let us know. What's that mean?
I don't know.
Are they in trouble?
They promised they're going to keep their stores running through the holidays.
Oh, that's good.
And that's all I've heard thus far. So that's not a good sign, though, if they have to promise.
What does this mean for my Super Nintendo Classic pre-order?
It'll be out by then. Yeah, that's no problem. Do you have a pre-order with Toys R Us?
No.
Ooh, speaking of that, that's next week. Oh my God, that's news almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's crazy. It's kind of the end of an era, you know?
I guess I don't know that I've ever bought. No, I bought one amiibo at a Toys R Us in Europe.
I don't think I've purchased things. I've purchased Babies R Us stuff, so I'm assuming that would also be closing, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
That's sad, dude. We got a lot of stuff from Babies R Us.
Yeah. Do you have any babies right now?
Not at the moment. Well, I mean, I have a toddler. Does that count?
I feel bad for the employees of Toys R Us who are now going to have to find new work.
Yes, that too. But, I mean, we have pretty sweet EI programs here. They'll probably pay for them to go to school now, so that's cool. Congrats to them, I guess.
Yay, free education.
Where do you take your kid now? If you just want to let him run around in a toy store, where do you go?
Don't take your kids to run around in the toy store because that's Swayze parenting.
That is not. No. You used to run around in a toy store when you were a kid?
Yeah, and then I got lost in Zellers.
That's because you went to Zellers. But now there's no places like that. Like
Walmart, Costco.
Walmart has like 4 aisles, you know what I mean?
The freeway.
Think of toys. Oh, boy. Do not let your kids run on the freeway. We do not promote that here at the Cartridge Club. Man, it's just sad. It's sad to me.
Bring your kids over here. Let them run around my games room.
Yeah, that would not be a far run, though. This place is huge. Have you been to Toys R Us? That's probably why they're closing.
Because it's so big?
So big. So much overhead. But I loved it there. And I feel bad that my child will not be able to enjoy that.
I wonder if this is Nintendo's fault or Obama's.
Both. Political and topical. Let's move on. Do one now.
I got one. Dragon's Crown Pro coming to the PlayStation 4.
Is that news?
With cross-compatibility with the PS3 and Vita
I thought we talked about this last week, didn't we?
No.
Wow.
And there's a sweet collector's edition coming. I'm going to be picking this up, even though I have it on PS3 already. And I'm going to be looking to play with some Cartridge Club members, which means I might have to switch from Xbox Live to PlayStation Plus Network. My Xbox Live's up in November.
Why did you ever get an Xbox?
I got to tell you, if Xbox Live goes away, I don't know that I'll keep that Xbox.
I don't imagine you would. Although I really want to beat Recore and I really want to beat Lucky's Tale. So when is your thing up?
I might have an Xbox for sale soon.
Also, do you have... No, the Mass Effect Trilogy, that was on the previous gen, right? Not this gen, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
But I have it on PS3.
All right, cool. You have it? I might have to borrow that.
Sure. Just to play 2?
I see it up there now, yeah. Yeah, no, I want to beat 1 first, so I...
No. There's answer questions coming up. I'm going to explain to you why you don't need to do that.
Well, I'm still going to do it.
You don't need to. You get another one or you want me to go?
Secret or Mana? People were excited. They are remaking, HDing Secret of Mana. Going to fix all that crappy dialogue. Everything's going to be awesome. But it's only being released digital. Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Is it coming to the Switch?
Nope.
Oh man.
Yeah, double dropsies. That's the thing that people say. I think the kids. I think I've heard some kids say that.
Is the PS4 region locked?
I don't think so, but it's.
Then re-import it.
Does it come in English?
Well, if it's coming here digitally, yeah.
But the
Isn't that how that
physical
works?
Japanese copy.
The physical Japanese copy of I Am Setsuna defaults to the English version when you put it in your Switch.
I Am Setsuna was like a freak of nature.
Does that not happen if a game is...
No.
Really?
Why would they? That doesn't make sense.
Because they did it with I Am Setsuna. I just assumed that was commonplace.
I Am Setsuna is the freak example. I don't know, dude. It's kind of sad.
Oh, that's... Well, I mean...
Sad. First of all, I Am Setsuna is sad, too. Just
but
another
you
example.
know what? Just buy the game digitally. If you really want to play Secret of Mana that bad, buy it digitally. Play it. Still enjoy it as much because the game plays the same digitally or physically. And if you like it to the level if you like it to the level that you need to have a physical item on your shelf, you're probably the kind of person who would import it anyway.
Yeah, but the imported item you cannot resell. You're not going to find somebody who's going to buy that imported item as
Why
you
not?
would if it
you
was.
bought it.
Oh, I didn't.
No, like the person who bought it bought it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean you might, but you're not going to get the same price that you would if it was an NA game.
If the option is this game doesn't come to North America at all, or it comes digitally only, which do you think is better?
It's the same thing to me.
But it's not. Because you can play the game. People that want to play the game can play the game.
Yeah.
People that want to have a dust collecting item on their shelf can import it from Japan.
Hopefully, limited runs games will pick this up.
Hopefully.
Dude, what happened with I Am Setsuna? Why didn't they? How can Lost Sphere get a physical release and Setsuna can't?
I don't know.
My heart hurts for the Secret of Mana fans
But
right now.
Setsuna has a physical release. Import. I imported it. I
Yes.
put it into my Switch.
Dude, it's 2017.
It played English.
It is 2007. I know. I told you. That's why you got it, because I told you about
Yeah.
this. 2017. We shouldn't have these things happening anymore.
What do you mean? They
Secret
shouldn't
of
be-
Mana should be coming here.
It's a company. If a type of game or a genre or a franchise doesn't sell particularly well in a region, they're not going to spend the money it takes to
Dude,
produce
Secret
and
of
send
Mana
it to that
sold
region.
well, though. It sold well. Like, they know it's going to sell.
It might not.
It's Secret of Mana.
I imagine they're probably basing it off of sales of other types of games that they had like that didn't sell well here.
What if all Square Soft games on Super Nintendo sold like hotcakes?
On Super Nintendo, but on PS4. Look at PS4. Look at the sales for I Am Setsuna on PS4. Tell me how good they are. If they're low,
Wait, hold on. Do we get a physical release of I Am Setsuna? No. Then we can't discuss this. It doesn't make sense.
but if the digital sales were low,
But people like me aren't going to buy digital. They can't gauge it by that. They can't do it.
You are the exception to the rule. You're not the norm.
Nope, me
You're
and
not-
Scott. Me and Scott against the world.
You guys are not normal, though.
Me and Scott. But yeah, my heart does weep for the Mana fans.
How funny is it? Go back if you've been listening to this show since the beginning to hear me defend digital is.
It's sad, is
Your
what it
head's
is.
gotta be spinning.
You know what else is sad? This could be Octopath. This could be Octopath Traveler. Oh my God, I will poop all of. There's gonna be poop and not even good poop. Sad poop.
Sad poop. I'm okay with that because I'm going to play it on my Switch anyway, which I'm going to want to be digital.
Oh my God, all I can smell is that hat. If Octopath is digital only, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to wait for limited runs to pick it up. And that hurts.
Come on, man.
Nope. I refuse. Unless I get it for like $5. I get it for $5, sure. I'll rent it for $5.
All right.
Okay. You're up.
See, you should have bought all your games digitally because you keep your consoles. So if you had bought all your games digitally, you'd still own games.
But I have no house to play them in. It doesn't work out that way for me.
Zone of the Enders, the second runner.
Hey, that's my news. You took my news.
All right, I'll jump ahead.
Is that the first one? On the list?
Square Enix reveals a new game called Left Alive.
What's that about?
We have no idea.
That teaser trailer that showed
they
nothing?
showed 30 seconds in a hallway and then a wall explode.
Dude, I also seen the new Shadow of the Colossus trailer. Also looks good.
Yeah.
That one that you just described, the Lost Alive. What is it, Left Alive?
Yeah.
I got nothing from that trailer. I don't know.
No, me neither. Made by the guys that did Metal Gear and Armored Core, I think.
Right. Oh, well, Armored Core, isn't that from Software?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure From Software did Armored Core.
Then it was not Armored Core. It's whatever that
I think they probably...
mech tactical RPG is that Square did.
Front Mission?
No. It said Armored Core. Anyway.
Armored Core is fast action. Front Mission is Square Enix RPG.
Pretty sure it's an Armored Core.
It
might
be like Armored Core.
It was a teaser trailer from a hallway.
But Armored Core, unless From Software's on it, then it's not the people that made Armored Core, though, right?
Yeah. So are you excited for generic hallway game?
No. Next. I am excited for the one you almost said, though. Zone of the Enders, second run, HD and VR. I'm super excited.
You can be in the mech.
Dude, I have a question coming up for answers. I will probably wait for the rest of this then.
Tokyo Game Show, folks. Last week was all Nintendo news. This week is all Sony.
I did not know Tokyo Game Show was this week, and I have heard nothing that has me hyped.
Monster Hunter Worlds gets a release date.
Yeah.
January 26, 2018.
That's awesome.
Xbox One and PS4.
No Switch?
Negative.
What about Double X or whatever? Double Cross? Is that coming yet?
No word.
Oh, my heart weeps for Monster Hunter fans.
Some more news of the Tokyo Game Show. Available now digitally on the PlayStation 4.
Boom.
An updated HD super sexy version of Final Fantasy IX.
But the way you said that makes it sound really good. It's just, up-res regular one. It's not like...
You can get your VV and your Zidane inside you.
I look forward to replaying 9 someday as a club game. I'm sure it's going to happen.
I have my doubts.
I don't have the hype for it like people do. I played it. I need to play it again. You know why I probably didn't like it as much as I should have?
No deviant love story.
I think there was kind of a, but the problem was they were all chibi. It's chibi style, and I bet you that's why I don't love it as much as I should have.
Maybe. I read that your Watership Down movie there by Guillermo del Toro, is that what it's called?
All right, don't spoil anything.
That there's
you're saying stuff.
Pretty intense.
Shut it.
Love scene.
If you're being serious right now, don't specify whether you're being serious or not, so that I could chalk it up to you joking, and then you did not spoil it.
Between a fish man and a lady.
I understand the premise of the movie. Stop spoiling things. Well, speaking of spoilers, wait till we get to Bonus Barrel.
Oh, I haven't heard them yet.
Oh, boy.
Oh, do they spoil Dark Souls 3?
No.
Are they off the list?
No.
Is that why we're not listening to them anymore?
No, I love Bonus Barrel.
I got one last piece of news. The Minecraft Better Together update is live, except on Switch.
What is it?
The Minecraft Better Together, the crossplay thing that they all been talking about?
Oh, yes. Why isn't it on Switch yet?
It's not available yet.
Oh, Nintendo. You jolly folks. You know what? Nintendo makes really good games.
They do.
I love their games. Like, second to none. Let's move on.
That's all I got for news.
Yeah, me too, actually. Unless... No, I guess it would be an update. So, yeah.
All right, we're going to move into update.
What's update about?
Well, this portion of the show, we're going to talk about some of the podcast videos and blogs that have been uploaded to our community at www.cartridgeclub.org. We're also going to give out a couple of announcements at the first here that pertain to the club.
What? Announcements? Oh, my God. What are we announcing? Oh, that's good amp.
So first up for announcements is that the month is winding down. Your chance to play and beat Mega Man 2 and or Mega Man ZX or ZX, depending on where you live. I can't believe there's a fruit fly in here again.
It's the amp, dude. They love it. They have good taste.
Are they just putting fruit flies in the amp now?
It's part of the effect.
Like, did that come out of my Metroid? Anyway, Metroid, Mega Man 2, and Mega Man ZX. Get those into you.
Oh, boy.
I'm on the third stage of Wily's Castle for Mega Man 2.
That's a hard one.
Might be able to beat it. I think I'm there.
Is that the one with the walls? I don't even remember which one.
No, I just did the walls.
Okay.
I did the dragon and the walls.
Okay, I think so. It's Yellow Demon or whatever, Devil.
I don't know. I haven't got
forget his
yet.
name. Anyway,
something I've learned about Mega Man 2.
What? Oh wait, that might sorry.
Beat Metal Man stage first. Become Wolverine. Wreck face.
That is.
I don't even use the Buster anymore. I just use Metal Man's weapon.
I know most people do.
That's it.
That's cool. I think I did my review.
How did Metal Man not win? He should have beat the other Robot Masters and Mega Man. He should have been like, Dr. Wily, because
he had no defense, dude.
I'm just gonna wreck face, pal.
Like one hit, and he was like lose a quarter health.
I'm a walking buzzsaw.
And he does the same move every time. It's so easy to.
Anyway,
that's why he lost. That's why he's dead. Cartridge Con. I want to talk about Cartridge Con. We got Cartridge Con.
Yeah.
Also, what are we calling the thing in Chicago?
Cartridge Con.
Is that like Chicago Cartridge Con?
Cartridge Con.
Cartridge Con. I can't even say it.
Cartridge Con.
Yeah, all right, whatever. We'll do that then. Chicago.
Cartridge Con.
Cartridge Club Chicago Con.
Cartridge Con.
Chicago Cartridge Con.
Cartridge Con.
Whatever. What he
Con.
said. Cartridge Con. There, I did it. I used to call it.
Or it could be Cartridge Con.
I used to call it Chicago
Yeah, that's wrong.
back in the day.
That irritates the Swayze out of me.
Those were the days.
Mom still does.
Did you make the sword out of the bike handle and the plumber
I
and,
did,
and the
yeah.
plunger stick?
Yeah, the red. It was like the red bike handle.
Yeah, it was white. Or at least it was white when I got to it.
It was white. Yeah, it was.
Might have
white,
been worn
yeah.
off. All right.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, Cartridge Con, dude. Cartridge Con was awesome.
It was a good time.
It's a yearly event. This was the third year?
Third year we had barbecue and some people over for games. This year we had an arms tournament.
Oh, yeah.
It was an arms race.
Dude, it was a good fight.
Yeah.
That was a tight tournament.
Magnifico never played arms before. He came out swinging.
It was almost down to me and Raiho.
Yeah, he was close. He was within reach.
Oh, my God. Have you been writing these down? Or?
No.
This is horrible.
No.
I love it.
No.
You look like the
Ray's-
guy from Metal Gear Solid, like the general guy.
Ray stepped into the ring. It was a good time.
Yeah, man. It was fun time. Yeah, we had a
Watching
good
her-
show.
watching
Ray,
her dominate
Raiho,
was no stretch.
Jeff. Who else from the club was there?
Yeah, we're going to forget people.
Yeah. I love you all, though. It was a great time.
Already forgotten.
I played Punch-Out for the first time.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it warmed me up for arms.
So you played Punch-Out, and then Ramvox asked on Twitter immediately afterwards, how many minutes did it take you to beat it? Yeah.
I got to
12.
the Tiger guy, but I only had 2 attempts, and I got to the Tiger guy, so I was happy with that. I look forward to beating it in the future, though.
Played on that NES Mini, man. That thing has changed my life.
Dude, that was my first time playing the NES Classic, too. Fun times.
So I play in the
No
morning.
delay.
I've been
I
playing
was
Mega
shocked.
Man. I get up in the morning at 5 a.m. I get showered. I get ready for work, and then I have about 20 minutes and make a coffee. I sit down. I beat a couple of Mega Man stages.
Nice.
I save wherever I'm at, and I go to work.
That's awesome.
It's changed my gaming. I'm going to play Super Castlevania for next month on the SNES Classic.
I forgot the
I
SNES
might
Classic has
only
that.
play games on NES Mini, SNES Classic, and my Retro Pi from now on. I don't know why I don't know that I could go back to playing games where I can't just save it where I'm at and walk away.
Oh, that's a whole other discussion. Although Mega Man has a password system.
Well, like the DS, you can close it. The Switch, you can go into sleep mode.
Yes.
Even the PlayStation 4, I can do sleep mode. I'm sure Xbox has something similar.
Oh, God, yes. I think Xbox had it.
I don't know that I can go back to games where I can't. I mean, my life is such now that I can't just sit and play for hours and hours at a time.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could. I don't know that I can go back to a system or go back to a style
All
of
those
gaming.
games you're describing, you would not have to sit for hours and hours at a time, though. Why would you have to sit there?
What?
Like, give me an example of when you wouldn't be able to just stop.
Mega Man 2.
What?
Because I don't like.
After every level, you get a password.
Yeah, I'm not. Come on, you kidding me? Write down a password? What is this? 1985?
But you just said you don't have time to sit for hours. Unless it's going to take you hours to write down that password, you don't have to do that.
I don't want to have to enter the password.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I could take a picture of my phone, I guess, of the password.
Yeah, you could.
But I can't. How am I going to get that picture into the game? I'm going to have to enter it manually.
Oh, my brain. What a time to be alive. I'm not putting passwords in.
Is there a password at the end of each stage in Super Castlevania?
Yeah.
Is there a password at the end of each world in Super Mario World?
Super Mario World saves. All right, anyway, let's move on. Cartridge Con was awesome. We had an ARMS tournament. Is there a video up yet? Do we have a video for that?
Actually, I might tag on the end of this the 3-minute 45-second finale video
You might want to edit some stuff out.
of you and I. There was some language.
It was all the audience.
So if you're watching the video of this podcast, stick around after the credits. There will be 3 minutes and 45 seconds. It's the grand finale of the ARMS tournament. Myself versus P1. It came down to me versus P2.
Yeah, you give a picture of the bracket up? Like
It's on Twitter.
it didn't like it wasn't. This wasn't planned
No.
to come down. It just happened that way.
So you'll be able to watch that, but be warned, there is extremely graphic language from the crowd. Extremely
Oh boy.
graphic.
I know
It's
your
not
mother.
safe for children.
We have the same mother.
It's probably not safe for some of
And,
your wives. There are some husbands who it wouldn't be safe for.
Is it really that bad? I haven't heard it.
At one point,
I was so focused on the game that I don't know what people were saying.
We had, one of our friends was behind us, and he shouted something that was extreme.
I'm pretty sure I remember your daughter shouting something pretty extreme. My niece.
Yeah, whichever one of us. This wasn't on camera, but
It wasn't?
I don't think so. She stated that whichever one of us wins was her real dad. Anyway, stick around after the video for that,
That is good stuff.
if I still have it.
I hope you do. Raiho has it. I think he recorded it. Okay. Anyway, I just wrote down Cartridge Con. I guess that covers all of that. Any more announcements or anything? What's been going on? What's new?
No, that's it. No more announcements.
What's
Let's
coming
get into stuff.
When's the top 50 Sega whatever?
I don't know. I'm leaving tomorrow morning to go to Aldershot, which is the field, for a couple of days. So not then.
Digging holes, digging trenches.
Well, what? Marking people for how well they dig trenches.
Oh, you're the one? You're marking now?
Yeah, I'm an instructor.
Is that what the hat's for?
That's what
That's awesome. Snake.
Podcast.
Snake. All right. I have 4 podcasts. And I did watch a QDawg video.
Right.
I just spoiled everything I have coming up.
Well, hit me.
I think I might have seen an STC pickup video too. Anyway. All right. Have you heard any Masters of Unlocking yet?
No.
I am all caught up to the current one. I haven't heard the current one yet, but I've listened to the first 3 now. I have some notes that I would like to go over. I love how deep these guys get. Like, I feel like I know them on a personal level. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I knew right from the time spent prepping for E3 that Caleb would go deeper than most people.
I've felt Caleb deep inside me to a point where I don't even know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
It's just deep. All right.
But it's not like he gets way in there, but it's not rough. It's like there's like a gentle touch.
Okay, we get it. Sexual innuendos.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so Scott was pointing out, they were talking about the Metroid 3DS.
Yeah.
He had just purchased a Pikachu one not that long ago. And then they announced this.
So he traded it in.
No, he was like, crap. And then they were saying, okay, so is this good or bad? You know, that they keep doing this. And he said, you know what? Nintendo is making extra 3DS models to sell to those willing to pay for them rather than ignoring them. The people that want to buy it, the people that have the money and want to buy them, that's who they're making it for. Otherwise, they're just ignoring it and leaving the money on the table. Like, why would they do that? Of course, this makes sense to do. So anybody who's pissed off about it, just don't buy it. It's for the people who want to buy it and are willing to buy it that these are for.
I don't understand. I don't have to buy everything they have?
You do not. And you don't have to get mad about it.
What?
Anyway, he made a really great point. He's like, there are people salivating at the mouth for more of these. They want more than they are even putting out.
There are probably 3DS collectors. Like 3DS variant collectors.
Yeah.
And there are still people that are probably on the fence that haven't moved up to the new 3DS and are waiting for that, that special Kirby model or whatever, what have you.
It's true. And but the reason that there's 1,000 different models is because there's people buying them. They wouldn't do it if they weren't buying them.
Right.
And I love that he say they're catering to them. You can make it sound like they're trying to like take advantage of these people, but they're not. These are the people that want to buy them. Otherwise, they just wouldn't. And I love that. That was a great point. Very on point.
I got to get on. You know what? I got some time this weekend. I'm going to download those episodes.
It's good
for
man.
This weekend.
Also, Scott knows his Sega history. I have a note of that here. He talks about the Dreamcast and how it was all pretty much funded by one investor. One investor pretty much supported the Dreamcast.
Really?
And when that guy went down, that's when Sega sort of went down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's. I would love to hear a video of him just talking about Sega.
So if Sega could have found some way to keep that guy up, then the Dreamcast wouldn't have failed?
Is this another innuendo?
What are you talking about?
You gotta take that hat off, man. It's cutting out the blood to your head. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, and then so after that, blah, 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 I don't remember which episode these are from because I listened to 3 in a row. But then Caleb was talking about so he's talking about psychology in video games, which I think is fantastic.
Caleb's an author. Do you know that?
I do know that, and boy, does it show in his speech. But he was talking about video game psychology, which is fascinating to begin with. But he was talking about this World of Warcraft disease. Did you hear about this?
No.
It was a mistake. Like, it wasn't supposed to be in the game, but there was this virus, and you could get it. And if you were around other people who had it, you would catch it. So people were trying to quarantine people.
I did hear.
And then the CDC.
Did Caleb talk about this in a video or something?
I don't know. He talked about it on Masters
Maybe a
of
blog
Unlocking.
post. I read or heard this recently.
It probably was from him. Anyway. So the CDC was like, dude, this is fascinating. We would love to see how people react to a disease being let out in the public. You know what I mean? And Blizzard was like, nah, we can't let you do that. This wasn't supposed to happen, and we're not going to allow this to happen to our players so that you can study it, kind of thing. But isn't that cool?
And then they did it.
Like, how did we not know about this?
I don't know.
I don't know if it happened on every server kind of thing, or maybe it was only certain servers.
Was this the disease where everybody thought they could be a rep pally in raids? Was that the disease?
No.
Oh.
Is that a Warcraft reference?
Yeah.
I know.
Retribution Paladins. Thought they could DPS.
They thought they could DPS?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm a ret pally. Well, you're not coming with us.
I remember Ret Pallies.
My DPS is sick.
All I remember are Ret Pallies and popping those Drake eggs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Leroy.
Yeah. He was the quintessential Ret Pal.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, Masters of Unlocking, check them out. I still have a whole new, fresh episode to listen to, and I can't wait to get into it. What?
Snake.
That's you, dude.
All right, what do you got next?
All right, well, why don't you? All right, I'll go
I
again.
got Media Mavens.
All right, we'll talk about them then.
It was a good episode. I listened to it. I had to skip some because they talked about Hellblade, so I had to jump past that.
All right.
I didn't want to get into it.
Hey, you said something about Hellblade recently.
Yeah. Colleen's been playing it. I wanted to play it myself, but it only has a single save slot.
That's what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Now, I'm assuming that's by the game design.
Yeah, because
Can she delete hers and then you can use it?
I could start a new one.
That's what I mean. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They talked a bit about that. They talked about Pam talked about a movie.
What movie?
As Above, So Below, which was a movie that I enjoyed.
Wait,
sort
that
of
was
a-
a remake, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It was
if
sort of a weird
Take
horror
that
movie.
back. Yeah, that's the one about in France or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. creepy. I don't like anything underground. I think I must have claustrophobic fever. Sorry, fear.
But it was another episode where they didn't have a topic, where it was just them sort of chatting about what they've been up to and answering questions. And I have to confirm that I like that form. So if I like topic-based shows.
Yes, I know you said this.
And when a show has a topic, I like when they get to the topic right away.
Okay.
What
about us? Don't we have a
generally,
topic?
yeah, we're all topic.
We're all topic.
Well, I guess we have segments. We don't have. I don't know.
Okay, carry on. I see what you're saying though. We don't just
Anyway,
talk
so
about whatever.
I like the format, but I find that I usually the what have I been up to segments I find for me drag, or I want to get through them faster. But I think it's because I'm always excited to get to the topic. If there's no topic portion to get to, I don't mind them so much. Because I know I'm not getting amped up, you know what I mean? I'm not getting that pre-excitement of, okay, I really want to hear them talk about Alien Covenant, you know what I mean? Or stuff like that. It's like I can just sort of sit back, relax, and enjoy. Because it's like STC is almost entirely what have you been up to? And I love STC, and I think that's the reason. I think
You're
it's because
confused. I think what you actually like is certain chemistry. And I think some people have it and some people don't. And the ones that don't have it, you prefer them to be topic-based. And the ones that have great chemistry, you don't care as long as they're talking.
I wonder if that's the case.
Because SEC, yeah, definitely off topic all the time.
Yeah, Pam and Riley do have great chemistry.
And Bonus Barrel, the first half of the show is off topic. The second half is topic, which I also love.
Yeah,
I think it is just
maybe you're
chemistry.
right.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so I guess what I'm saying is check out Media Mavens. Pam and Riley have great chemistry.
They do. Check it out. I think that should be in both of our
Oh, they
reviews
talk
if
about
it isn't
Battlestar
already.
Galactica. You got to listen. This is a good episode.
All right, I'm jumping in.
Yeah,
I think I have room.
They were
I'll pick
talking
up a
about
spot.
comparing people who like when Adama and what's the teacher's name were running for president.
Yeah.
And they were trying to decide who's going to be in charge of the colonies, and they were like, "I am a teacher. Throw him with the airlock."
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a good show.
Yeah, I mean that show was good. It was
Yeah.
good. I would rewatch it. Anyway,
I tried. It's hard.
can't wait to get to STC.
I do want to see Miles dress up as Starbuck though.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's dressed up. I would like to talk about the Void a little more. Why aren't you more excited for the Void?
What's the Void?
We talked about Flockner's talked about it. It's like a VR, but you're in the place.
Yeah, I'm not into VR.
Yeah, but you're in. It's actually AR. It's like holodeck, and that's what you said you were into.
Next.
God. All right. STC.
Is it digital only?
In my notes, I have vomit, blood, feces. So we should probably get into them now.
All right, let's hit it.
All right. STC. For some reason, I wrote audio quality. It must have been not top notch. I don't know why I wrote it. Maybe it was top notch.
It was pretty good.
Maybe it was the opposite of that.
I think they were talking about
Oh, that's what it was.
yeah
They were talking about.
quality control because Colleen made a tweet. They were
Right.
Bill was talking about quality control and whether or not Joe ever did any.
Right.
And Joe was saying, "I do it. Don't worry about it." And Colleen was like, "I love their audio quality. It's great." And she
Yeah.
tweeted them. Yeah.
That must be why.
So yeah, their sound quality has been decent.
I couldn't. I usually write it if it's good or bad, so I'm assuming it was one of the two.
Yeah. It was episode 150, so another milestone.
Boom! Congratulations on that, boys. Vomit, blood, feces, and then Orville. So I'm gonna have to remember something. here.
Orville's like that
I remember
that
the
new Star
Orville
Trek show.
part. I just
And
don't understand how blood. Feces.
I don't remember where they talked about that.
All right, let's talk about Orville for a sec. First of all, are you interested in Orville? Everybody's
We
been talking
watched
about
the
this.
first two episodes, Colleen and I. We both really enjoy it.
Good.
It's a decent sci-fi show with comedy. It's not a comedy show with sci-fi.
Oh, I didn't know that. I heard it from them, but I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
But now it's two people that said it. So.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, Joe likes Mamma Mia.
Yeah, Joe also needs more podcasts to listen to. The Cartridge Club podcasts are not enough to sate him.
Mamma Mia.
Yeah, it's a musical. I love musicals.
I love musicals too. Have you seen Mamma Mia?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Joe.
What's the matter? We don't judge here.
I don't judge. I love weird love stories. Don't get me wrong. And I love musicals. But Mamma Mia was not for me. I would love to hear more movies that Joe likes, though.
Oh, the weird sleepover.
What?
Joe invited Bill to sleep over like on a work night.
Oh, yeah. But that didn't happen yet.
No, I want to know. I want to hear the details.
Yeah, that's happening tonight, isn't it?
Because Joe was like...
It's tonight.
Yeah, I hope they watch the Polykill.
It's happening right now.
Joe was like, my wife's gone away for the weekend.
Yeah, it got real weird. I loved it.
Yeah. Isn't that...
Like, he doesn't want to be alone. He doesn't want to be alone, you know?
That's how that cowboy movie started, wasn't it?
What cowboy? What's that?
With Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Batman. Oh, no.
What was that one? Where they're fishermen. They go fishing together in the woods
Fishing?
up in the hill. Up on that... They go up they always go take like hunting trips or camping.
The only
fishing
movie
trips.
I know where they were both in it was Brokeback Mountain.
That's the one.
Oh! Wait, so you're saying... But like you said, we don't judge. Go to Joe's, watch Mamma Mia.
Big bag of popcorn.
See what happens.
Just don't sit with the popcorn in your lap.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. What were we just talking about? Something else we just said. Anyway, Whiplash got brought up. That's that movie about that jazz teacher.
Yep.
Sounded really good, so I wrote it down. The Lord of the Rings trivia.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that.
I can't wait. I tweeted out. Did you tweet out?
No.
You got to tweet out, man. No. Otherwise, we're not going to get it.
I don't think Joe checks Twitter, so Bill's just going to...
It doesn't matter. It's Bill.
Well, Bill will just tell him we all did it.
Okay.
If Joe never checks to verify, he's not Ronald Reagan, trust but verify. You know what I mean? If he never checks to verify it,
then
Joe, Bill can just tell him whatever he wants.
I remember my note now. Joe was at his friend's house, drank a bunch of wine.
Oh, yeah.
And then he threw up in the guy's bathroom.
Yeah.
Then
it
Bill
looked like the scene from a Saw movie.
Right. Bill had said from top to bottom, the room was covered in vomit, blood, and feces.
That's right.
That's what it was. I wrote that down laughing, so I'm happy I remembered. Great story. Great banter. Can't wait to hear that Lord of the Rings. Do you really think he read it every 4 years or whatever he said?
Maybe,
I wonder.
Éomer's an interesting character.
Joe is an interesting character.
Fact.
I'm learning lots about Joe lately. Acid wash jeans, reading his Lord of the Rings.
Sitting in the park by himself, listening to Mamma Mia.
Listening to the Mamma Mia soundtrack, yeah.
Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
And I like ABBA,
ABBA's great.
I like ABBA. But Amanda Seyfried in Mamma Mia.
You think that's why he doesn't like the Waterloo GameSpot? Because they're ripping off Waterloo?
Maybe.
Waterloo,
I can respect that.
and
I also respect that you're man enough to say you like Mamma Mia. Yeah. I love Joe. I don't like Mamma Mia, though. Joe's
comfortable inside himself.
Oh, man. Well, now apparently Bill's going to be comfortable No.
You're going to get next.
Josh is new. Frantic Thoughts. So, Josh, Frantic Society did a reactions podcast to the Nintendo Direct. First of all, Mario is his favorite franchise.
Crazy.
Didn't know that. I don't know if I have the cojones to say that.
It's not even in my top 10.
It's definitely in my top. It's definitely in my top 5. But I think it's the first Mario game to show up in my top 100 games is number 3.
So it's not your favorite franchise.
But I don't know if there's more Mario games on my list than there is Final Fantasies. I could just look.
Look some other time.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it right now. But yeah. Oh, he also said that he would... I don't remember if he said he was going to call in... He would call in sick and stay up all night playing Mario Odyssey. Anyway, I just wanted to ask you, is there a game you would call in sick for that you liked so much that you would call in sick just so you could play it all day and night?
I took leave for games, took a week off.
Okay, when? What?
Mass Effect 3. I took a week's leave for release date.
That's rough.
I liked it. I liked Mass Effect 3.
No, that's okay.
I was one of its few defenders. I was a staunch defender.
I remember that. Yeah, you were really pro Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, mostly because I just like jumping on the side of everybody else. So when the internet gets angry about something, I like to just be on the other side because I like to argue.
That makes sense.
And most of the time when big groups of people are angry about something, they're probably being unrealistic.
That is true. I'm trying to think of... Oh, I stayed home sick first for Dark Souls, when Dark Souls came out.
Yeah.
I was going to school at the time. I was taking accounting, and took the day off.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming out, did a ton of work the day before, and didn't even matter.
I don't think I've done it since Mass Effect 3. I was on leave for Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Nobody's coming sick for that. No. Anyway, Josh goes over his thoughts of the Nintendo Direct. It's a short podcast this week. Check it out. That's Frantic Thoughts.
Barry Game Exchange, Dollar Dorks, the old Catherine and Haji.
Dude, I haven't heard it yet. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I just listened to it today.
I'm behind on that.
It's weird getting it from a point of view, hearing about the Barry Game Exchange from the point of view of a seller, because so many guests have talked about it already. Hearing it from the point of view of a seller is really neat.
That's a good perspective. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah. It's a lot busier, a lot more hectic. A lot of stuff going on. At the end of the day, you get to roll around in big piles of money, though.
That's nice. I don't think I was close enough to my mic this time.
Nah, you're fine.
All right.
But it was a good episode. Definitely check it out. Dollar Dorks.
I have it downloaded. I look forward to listening to it as
Derek's
always.
really got... If you start listening to episode 1 to episode 6 now, he's really got that the breakdown of his show. He's really got it smooth.
Yeah, he's good. I like his voice.
Yeah, he's got a good voice.
Soothes me. Okay, my last, but certainly not least, a bonus Abero.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet.
They talk a bit about Anti-Clone. Quick shout out to Seiji. Made a game called Anti-Clone.
Oh, they talk about it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a puzzle, not really, but enough for me to mention it now, and I would have mentioned it anyway. I'm on level 14. My God,
is it easy?
It's so hard, man. Like usually I get to the boss, no problem, and I have to do 3 stars. If I don't do 3 stars, I don't move on. Level 14, dude. You're killing me, Seiji.
Really?
Yeah, it's rough. So I was like, I'm just gonna go look up the game FAQs. Nope, no game FAQs.
So this game is available on Android for anybody who wants to play.
There might actually be game. I didn't look it up. But I hope there isn't.
Just message Seiji. Seiji, I can't beat this stage. What do I do?
No, I don't really want help. I'm just saying.
Seiji, if you're listening, could you just go into Anti-Clone, program an update to make stage 14 easier for P2?
No, don't do that.
But don't tell him.
No patches.
Just make it easier, but don't tell him.
No patches. Like that.
Adjust the difficulty automatically for him because he likes that more.
Like that at the end of Dark Souls when they had to patch that. What is it? Shrine of Amana, I think the name of it was.
Okay.
And it patched like 2 weeks after I beat it. And I was like, yeah. Now everybody who beats it, they don't get that badge. You got to get that pre-patch badge.
Pre-patch badge?
Man, why don't we have patches?
I don't know.
The Girl Guides have it. The Scouts have it.
You want Cartridge Club patches?
I just want game patches. When somebody sees that patch, you're like, oh,
now there's 2 fruit flies.
That guy beat Shrine of Amana before pre-patch.
I need something.
I need to get that. Pre-patch that. Look at that patch.
What kind of pets eat fruit flies? Do snakes eat them?
No.
Snake.
I think ants. Oh, my God. This podcast is dreadful. Anyway, bonus barrel. Anti-Clone. Play Anti-Clone. It's free. It's free.
Play it.
It's only on Android, though. So, sorry, iOS users. Right? It's only on Android, right?
Yeah. Seiji, if you want to put that on iOS, let me know. I will pay the yearly subscription thing for
you have to pay?
iOS. Yeah, it's $100 a year for it to be.
But on Android, you don't have to pay?
Right.
That makes sense then.
Yeah, they'll allow anything Microsoft or iOS and Apple has standards.
I think this could make it. You could sell this game.
Do it. Put it up for $1.
It's very rewarding.
I'd pay $1. If 100 people will pay $1, then I'll do a Twitter vote.
Then it's good for a year. It's only $1. You should do a Twitter vote.
I'm going to.
All right. Mario. I think Left said... So Rob was talking about how he beat Mario and Rabbids. So congrats to Rob on that. And then he said, Left, why aren't you playing this? Because this is right up his alley. Because Left loves XCOM and stuff, right? And he's like, oh, I'm waiting for Mario next month. Or no, I'm waiting for Mario minus Rabbids next month. I lost it. I wrote it down.
Pretty funny.
Wrote it down. They also talked again about whether or not the Switch is the best launch year or not. And they're starting to lean towards the fact that, yeah, it has to be.
Did Left get irrationally angry again that it's not a launch year?
I don't think he got irrationally. No, like it's crazy. Because this was post direct, and they were talking about all the things that were talked about and stuff. And yeah, man, Octopath is getting a lot of hype, eh? Not just in the cloud.
If that comes out before May, was it May when the Switch launched?
April?
March?
I don't know.
March.
Sure, March.
Yeah, it was March.
Yeah, let's go with March.
So if Octopath comes out before March.
What do you think? Maybe they'll call it Final Fantasy 16, you think?
Dude, we didn't mention this in news, but Square Enix is testing Final Fantasy 15 again, full version on Switch right now.
What do you think of that?
I think everybody's desperate to get on Switch because it's hot.
Yeah, I think they should probably port 10.
They should do what FIFA did, and they should build its own engine, and what Doom did and build its own engine and rebuild the game specifically for Switch.
Why don't they just port? They just made 12 HD. Why don't they put 12 HD on Switch?
We want good ones.
12 HD on Switch would sell, dude. I'm telling you. 15? I don't know. Still fresh. Everybody wanted to play it. Probably has played it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Videos.
No, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
We have to get to the spoilers.
All right.
So, they talk about it, and they're like, all right.
Oh, I went to see that with Colleen.
And they're like, all right, there's going to be some spoilers. And I was like, oh, shit. I want to see it. They were like, it's been out. The first one came out like 40 years ago. That's the one we're going to spoil.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, all right, I'll skip ahead. So I'll just go check out the timestamps here. Where am I supposed to skip? Oh, no timestamps. All right, I'll just skip ahead 10 minutes. There's no way they're talking about this for 10 minutes. Skip ahead 10 minutes. They talk about the end of the movie right there. Boom.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh, my heart. I didn't know how far to skip ahead. 10 minutes.
No timestamps.
Anyway, that's all right. I'm supposed to send all of my complaints to Seiji. That's what they said.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
In the podcast. On Twitter.
Did Seiji even partake in the discussion, or was just Robin left?
No. Oh, wait. I don't think Seiji was. No, Seiji wasn't even there this week.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned that. But yeah. Anyway, I thought it was funny.
You want to touch this Metroid? It's squishy.
That is a squishy. I squished it before you came in here. And then they were talking about. Oh yeah. So it got spoiled. But that's all right. I'm just kidding, guys. I love yous. And then Rob did. They talked about hard bosses. Oh, okay. I couldn't figure out why I wrote Rob here. Rob made a joke about having hard bosses, and he talked about like not getting appreciated at work and and how your boss never listens to you, like a boss at work. They were supposed to be talking about boss.
Oh, I get it. Rob's got the best jokes.
So bad. So bad that I wrote it down. But yeah, any hard bosses stick out to you?
In video games?
Yeah.
That stupid gap in Wily's Castle Stage 2 where I got to use the weapon number 1 of the floating discs and jump across.
You'll never have a problem with that again. Ever.
We'll see. Because I'll never play it again.
Just do it. Shoot from the ladder.
I was on the ladder.
No, go crawl down the ladder a little bit. Shoot to the left. Then you have tons of room to get over.
That's cheating.
No, it isn't. That's
Yeah,
what you're
it
supposed
is.
to do.
That sounds like cheating to me.
How?
I don't know. You make up arbitrary rules when things are cheating.
No. If it's in the game,
Yeah.
it's not cheating.
Difficulty modes are in the game.
Wait, you switching to easy? Is that what you mean? Switching to easy isn't cheating. It's just cheap.
All right.
It cheapens your victory. That's all.
Not me.
I know. Not everybody.
I got my patch right here.
Does it say easy mode? It's a different patch. Different patches. All right, let's move on. QDawgs.
Videos. Yeah, I haven't seen any videos yet this week except for one. I watched one Caleb video I want to talk about.
All right. Well, I'm trying to remember what happened in QDawgs then. Eric has still not gotten back to Final Fantasy. He took note of that.
He's never going back to that game.
He's going back.
Not a chance.
Doesn't matter anymore, I guess.
Bet?
No, I'm not betting again.
All right.
Unless Eric messages me and tells me to bet. Then I will bet. I'm trying to think of what they talked about. Anyway, it was
Check it
awesome.
out.
Check it out. QDawg.
Flock of Nerds continued their journey through Mario plus Rabbids. I am going to watch
Yes.
that one probably tonight before bed, or while I prep my bag for my trip to the field.
I keep forgetting you're not playing that game. It is a fun game. It's just,
Yeah, no desire.
yeah.
And you know what?
It's a hard sell.
I'm going to, like every other game this year that I've been interested in, everybody has been talking about it online. It's been wild, nonstop chatter.
Yes.
I hear very little about this. Diego mentions it on Twitter every now and then.
Dude, every time I turn the Switch on, somebody's playing it. You can't deny that. The friend list is just nothing but Mario and Rabbids.
It's usually just you.
No. The friend list is always Mario and Rabbids.
My friends list is just
I guess it's
Splatoon.
because there's nothing else on the Switch.
So Caleb did a video this week talking about what PewDiePie said and why it's important. So
I think that they all.
I had sort of gleaned through Twitter that PewDiePie had said something.
You don't know about this?
I did a quick Google. I guess he's a Nazi.
We didn't talk about this. I didn't even think about that.
I don't like to talk about YouTube
Quick
celebrities
question: how do you feel about YouTube celebrities or Twitch streamers
being racist.
saying anything they want?
I mean, you can, but like freedom of speech is not freedom of repercussion.
Yeah, I get it.
And and I don't think every country on the planet actually has freedom of speech. I think that's an American thing. Like Canada doesn't have a freedom of speech thing.
Yes,
anyway,
we do. We have freedom of speech.
We have freedom of the press, I believe.
Well, hold on. Everybody gets freedom of speech mixed up. Freedom of speech means the government can't come after you.
Okay. Anyway,
that's what it is. It's not. Anyway.
Well, see, I liked Caleb's video because he talked about not necessarily what PewDiePie said or did, but more about sticking to your brand. So if your brand is playing video games and being funny and making jokes and quips, do that. When you start mixing other things into your brand that aren't there, it's a great video. I don't want to try and sum it up because I'm going to not do it justice.
And
but he breaks down like 70% of your audience is there because watch this video. It's on Caleb's channel.
It's hard to sum up Caleb, man. The guy, he's deep.
I'm terrified to try and say.
I know.
Even paraphrase what he said.
I know.
Because what he said, like when he talks, there's so many layers to it. I have to watch a lot of his stuff more than once.
I believe that.
And it's not because I'm slow or because I'm flushing when I'm watching. A
little bit.
It's just because there's a lot of stuff to get there. And
flushing the toilet?
Yeah.
Or your faceless flush?
The toilet.
Both.
Definitely watch this video. But how do I feel about Twitch streamers? I mean, you could do what you want, but if what you do is demonstrate poor qualities of humanity, then don't be surprised when people get shitty with you because you're being shitty.
The only thing worse than
look at Daria and Pam.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm just using them as examples because they're the ones that I have the most exposure to. But probably every woman or girl who posts anything on the internet,
Yes.
they go out they make a video talking about games they like, 5 games they like. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
I've seen the comments. It's crazy.
And they get fucking hammered by comments from people, and people think it's okay to do
it's insanity.
you are welcome to say and do whatever you want to do. But if you want to be a shitty person,
oh boy,
just go be a shitty person somewhere else. Don't be upset when people call you out for being a shitty person.
Yeah, and that's
the rest of us are not here for your entertainment.
That's the scary part is the people that defend it. It's like, ugh.
Well, they defend the person because they're like, "Oh no, he didn't mean it," or "He doesn't like that." Like, well, in the heat of the moment, when I get heated up, and I start cursing, it's because I curse pretty regularly, in my day to day.
Yeah,
I drop a lot of F-bombs. I drop some hard C's.
Yeah,
it's a regular occurrence for me. So when I get heated up and I say something in the heat of the moment, it's those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't, in the heat of the moment, say something that isn't in your regular day-to-day vocabulary. You know what I mean? I don't just get angry and yell chrysanthemum. You know what I mean? It's not a word I say every day.
That's you.
Cooper does sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of gross, the whole situation.
Anyway, I didn't want to talk about PewDiePie. I wanted to talk about Caleb's video because Caleb's video focuses on why what he said is important. Why that event was an important event.
Yeah. If Caleb's talking about it, it's going to be good.
Check it out.
It's going to be good. Check it out. All right. I don't have any other videos, so what else you got?
That's it. That's all I watched. Pam did another video. She's counting down her top 100 games. So it was inspired by the Cartridge Club Top 100.
I love it. She's been doing this for a little while.
Yeah, she's on 70 to 66.
Nice.
Again, that'll be a video I watch probably. I got 3 days this weekend where I'm living in a dorm essentially. So
which
I'll be
the guys
filming.
you tell them to build for you, and then they build it.
No. It's this is their own dorm. But I'll be doing a lot of alone time there, watching these videos and podcasts and stuff, getting caught up.
Oh, good.
There was an STC pickup video again. It's a bad week. I haven't seen it, so
I don't know if I've seen it or not. Was this the one? No,
it's the Rick V Day North.
I have not seen that one. Then no.
So let's just jump into blogs. I don't want to embarrass us anymore, and I'd rather be able to watch this stuff and then comment on it next week.
Let's take a quick amp break then.
So who's bringing us this show?
I was just joking. This week brought to you by Amp Energy, the best energy drink you can get for $1 at your local dollar store.
Boom.
This episode brought to you by Mixed Berry Flavor.
So
experience all the berries together.
Let's talk about blogs. There's one blog this week that if you read blogs, there's one blog this week you have to read. Dean Lasagna's review of Metroid Samus Returns.
Oh my gosh, there's so much Metroid hype.
Yeah.
I would like to have it inside me.
It's a lot of fun.
I gotta get it, I guess.
Yeah, you do.
I can't get it for a while though. The SNES Classic comes out next week. That's right, I call it SNES by mistake.
You get one of those?
Yeah. I am. Actually, I think we're trading in 3 games and getting it for free, right?
Is that what you're going to do?
I think so.
What 3 games are you going to trade in?
Super Mario 3D Land, New Super Mario Brothers 2, and Majora's Mask for 3DS.
Really?
If I have all 3 of them, I'm pretty sure I do.
Those
It's
high enough value?
Is it 3 or 4? Is it 4?
I don't remember.
I think it is 4. Shh.
I might have a game here. I'm sure I do.
Worth 10 in credit?
Oh, no, most definitely.
Yeah. Anyway.
2 things from the community content I want to mention. One, Raiho Magnifico talked about Octopath Traveler. Go read that. And also in the community content, Super Mad Attacks uploaded a Chrono Trigger song that he did.
Oh, yeah.
He writes and performs all his own
Con?
music.
I didn't see him.
Yep. He might have left before you got there. He had a
Okay.
wedding thing to go to.
Okay, all right. Also, I think you said Octopath Traveler, which sounds awesome.
Yeah, Octopath Traveler.
That's the ride.
We actually talked about it, and I want the actual release title of the game to be Octopath Traveler, working title.
That'd be terrible. But Ryo makes a great point that it's almost like a Saga game, so it could be a Saga game.
Octopath Traveler Saga, working title.
Oh my god. I hope they drop Final Fantasy 16 on it. That would be sick. But is it just Switch exclusive, or is it just timed exclusive for Switch?
No, it's Switch exclusive.
They would never drop 16 on it then.
Probably not.
That's too bad. Oh well.
Let's roll into mission.
Boom. What's the mission this week?
The mission this week is to go to www.cartridgeclub.org and read Dean Lasagna's review of Metroid: Samus Returns.
And then review it and
then
do hashtag
and then
CC mission.
leave a comment for Dean or send a tweet for Dean and let him know what you thought if you're playing along with this game.
Yeah. Just make sure you tweet out whatever, hashtag CC mission, and that's all I got.
Yeah. Super unprepared.
Wait, is there spoilers in this blog?
No. It's a 40-year-old game. It's a 20-year-old game.
It is not. I heard you had to collect DNA
Yeah, you do.
to open doors.
Yeah, you do.
It's weird.
Is that not from the first one?
What? I guess it does happen, but it's not literal like that.
Oh, you actually got to go in there with like a syringe and pull it out like Big Daddy style.
In the original one, it's like
farming Adam from the Little Sisters.
you kill a certain amount and like the lava lowers.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, but you don't have to like insert.
You just have to go back to the check thing.
Gotcha.
Let's roll into. I guess that was a bunch of spoilers for Metroid: Samus Returns.
No, I was talking about the one from 20. Wait, I just pulled the bonus barrel. I was talking about the one 20 years ago.
Way to go!
I just bonus barreled it.
Way to go, timestamp.
We'll put a timestamp in so that you know in case.
Topic.
I got nothing.
What are we doing for topic?
I don't know.
Microtransactions? I know you wanted to talk about that last week.
Yeah, I guess. When are microtransactions good? Have you ever done a microtransaction?
Yeah, loot boxes. I buy
This
them.
is inspired by Josh's topic, by the way, from
right.
Frantic Thoughts.
I don't have a problem with microtransactions. They've existed since arcade machines. Every time you got to put a quarter in for another play, that's a microtransaction.
No, microtransaction would be is if you put your quarter in, you can put another nickel in, you get another health, you get a health bonus.
Okay, all right. I don't have a problem with them because I realize you can buy them or not.
Yeah. Anything that's optional, I don't care. I think it's great that the developers are going to get more money from people.
Because like a microtransaction is things that help increase your level faster or help, extra skins, extra weapon packs, stuff like that.
Right. And
we're not talking about DLC. We're talking about microtransactions.
Right. Either way, you could lump them together. I don't care. As long as the core game is not affected by microtransactions or DLC, then it's fine with me. You can do whatever you want. If people want to buy it, then go for it. That's great. It just means more games for me in the future because you're supporting the developer better.
Right.
But I have never partook in microtransactions.
How about loot boxes?
I know you have. Yeah. Is that where you got that hat skin?
I'm sure. Snake. I'm sure that I've purchased something on mobile. Oh, Colleen buys them all the time on like Bubble Witch. She buys extra packs of.
I don't know what that is.
They're called. It's a little bubble shooting
Is it like
game.
Bust a Move?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm okay. I don't have a problem with them.
Yeah, me
Because
neither.
the ones that I don't care about, like I see them so little.
There is a time that I did care about it.
I guess the only time it would be an issue is if it was like an online game where you could pay to win.
Yeah. I don't really play games like that, but
No, like Hearthstone, maybe.
no,
you buy packs?
You can get everything without buying anything in Hearthstone, right?
Yeah, I think so. So as long as you're willing to play more,
Yeah.
it's essentially a convenience for people that don't have enough time.
Yeah.
I don't see how they're now. Maybe there's someone not seeing. Maybe somebody who can point something to us on how they're very bad.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way. I just don't know it. We don't play enough online competitive because I think that's the only thing that would ever really be affected. Except for, what is it? I think it was Asura's Wrath is the name of it. Didn't really give you an ending unless you bought the DLC.
Really?
So that's kind of harsh.
That's not a microtransaction. That's DLC. That's completely different.
I guess. I would lump these two things together because I care that much about both of them. But
To say not at all.
yeah. Dead Space 3 was the first time I think included microtransactions really affected the overall sentiment towards it in the communities, all video game communities. People heard about the microtransactions and were out. They were done. I don't remember what it was, though. I think all the upgrades were microtransactions. I can't remember. You could buy extra upgrades or something like that.
I mean, if it's just something that's going to speed up your time in the game, I don't see how it's a big deal. If it bothers you, don't do it.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it.
And if other people doing it bothers you to the point that you can't enjoy something yourself, seek professional help.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I mean, come on. If I can't enjoy a game because you're playing a game and paying extra money, well, listen, me paying that extra money is...
I love people paying that extra money.
Yeah, that's so I have to pay less for the game. I don't...
That's a win.
I don't understand why you... Yeah, I don't... Either buy them yourself and enjoy them,
Now, Josh
or
made
don't buy them and don't care.
Josh did make good points, and I forget what they were. In Overwatch, for example, there were some limited events or whatever where you couldn't get it with the in-game credits. You had it was some what was it? Something ball?
Lucio Ball.
Lucio Ball. You had to get it within a certain amount of time or whatever, and you had to use money. So if you're somebody who really needs or only plays Overwatch to collect skins, that would affect you. So I guess people like that might get upset about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But you can unlock... There's nothing in the game that you can't unlock. You would just have to play more and unlock more loot boxes.
No, Lucio Ball, I don't know if it was an annual thing.
It is.
But you couldn't... I guess the first time it came out, nobody knew it was an annual thing, I guess. And you couldn't get it unless you got it within that time.
Right. That's how it all is.
And you couldn't play enough to get it all.
Oh, you could.
No, you couldn't. Like, they had it set up that way. Unless you bought it, you couldn't do it.
I have to listen to this episode because I play Overwatch and you just have to play more.
I know, but it's such a limited amount of time. And with the skins...
No, it's like a week.
That's a limited amount of time.
Right.
And with the amount of skins... What did you buy in Overwatch?
Skins.
Yeah.
Well, I bought loot boxes for a chance for skins.
But why did you buy them and not just get them with in-game currency?
Because it was... I didn't have enough time.
That's my point.
Right.
You only had a week to do it, right?
Right, but if I didn't have the $100 to spend on loot boxes, please don't judge me.
Oh my god.
If I didn't have the $100 to spend on loot boxes, I would have made the time to grind out for the skins.
But you couldn't have. You couldn't have taken the week off.
Well, I could have.
No, you couldn't have.
Or I could have played it every day. I didn't
Could
play
you
it
now?
every day.
Could you take it off now? You couldn't. You had to buy it. And that does affect people. It's definitely playing on that dopamine release of opening things. And
if you need it that bad, seek professional help. If you need something so bad, well, I'm serious.
You spent $100 on it.
Right.
That's the point. And at least you had the money before. What if you didn't have the money and you still spent it? Because you need that dopamine rush. These are the people that are supporting my developers, so thank you.
Maybe I should seek help.
Oh, man, but that's the beauty of microtransactions is you don't have to participate in them, and they support the developers. So.
It's like jalapenos in your sub at Subway. You don't want them, don't get them. You do want them, tell them you only want 4.
Bingo. Yeah, that's a great point. Buy what you want.
Yeah.
You still get the sub.
Let us know what we're missing here for microtransactions, folks, because...
We're missing something. We must be.
We got to be.
Gotta be.
Let us know in the forums at www.cartridgeclub.org.
Yeah. Why do people get upset about amiibo stuff? Just if it doesn't affect the main game, why care about it?
I don't know.
I mean, anyway, let's move on.
Yeah. If the game comes packaged whole,
Yeah.
who cares if something extra is unlocked by something else?
But that's something extra isn't in the game. Why? Why would that? Why do you care? It's not. It shouldn't be in the game. It's extra. All right. That is it for... We're on to questions now.
We're on a question. Yeah, we're going to CC answers. First up,
I don't know how many we have.
a few.
All right. Let's do it. Also, Kyle asked, where's the Mega Man 2 announced video? Sorry, Kyle, that's not coming. But you can check out my Mega Man 2 versus 3 review.
That's a great question, Kyle.
So that video is up,
Also,
right?
get your 2-word review in for Mega Man ZX.
Yeah.
And get your 3-word review in for Mega Man 2. Both of those shows will record after this airs on Sunday.
Yeah, you're right.
Retrolectors asked, if you were to adapt a video game into a movie with any choice of director and actor, what game, director, and actor would you choose?
That's... I think we've had this before, right?
I don't know.
I think we went with Metroid. It might have been Netflix series. That's what that one
Maybe.
was. I don't know.
I'm going to stick with Metroid.
It's a good one.
And for the main actress, I'm going to pick... I feel like Anna Kendrick, but I don't know if she could play Samus.
Yeah, but that's because you love Anna Kendrick. You would want her in any role.
This is true. Oh, maybe that...
I'm gonna do Uncharted with Anna Kendrick as Drake.
She's funny. I like Pitch
I
Perfect.
know. Yeah, she's great.
I'm going to
is
say
good.
Metroid. For the director, I'd love to see Guillermo del Toro.
I love Guillermo. Let's do Diablo.
Ooh.
Now let's pick some cast.
All right. Deckard Cain would
who's
be Patrick Stewart.
Oh yeah, he'd be a good Deckard.
Stay a while and listen.
He would be a great Deckard.
Yep.
Who's gonna be our warrior? Who's gonna be our
The Warrior? The Rock.
The Rock?
It's got to be The Rock.
It's that kind of movie.
Yeah.
It's not a Rock.
It's an awesome movie.
I don't want it to be. I love The Rock. I love The Rock movies, but Diablo is not a Rock.
Nothing
movie.
says Diablo like The Rock and Sir Patrick Stewart.
All right, fine. The Rock.
Yeah.
Who's the rogue?
Is that a girl?
Yeah, that's the archer. Yeah,
Anna Kendrick.
of course. The last one is the sorcerer.
Yeah.
Or is it wizard? Not sorcerer, right? Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, I think the sorcerer. He's a bigger guy. Like he's.
Oh, like muscly?
Yeah.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I think he's black.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba as a sorcerer?
Yeah, man.
I was thinking more like
Stringer Bell was magic.
I don't know.
Or Chadwick Boseman.
Lawrence Fishburne. I picture as
Oh, really? Sort of like a... Yeah, okay, I can see that.
like
I'm
a
down with that.
Morpheus vibe. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, for sure.
So Lawrence Fishburne, The Rock, Anna Kendrick, and Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, there's also the monk, but that came in. What is it? Hellfire was the expansion. I
Yeah.
think?
So who's going to play Diablo? Or is it just going to be CG?
Wow, The Rock could also play. Actually, you know what? Because in Diablo, is that spoilers? Are we allowed to spoil Diablo?
No. Because we might play that as a club game.
Womp womp.
There. Okay, there's our answer. Who's going to direct this Uwe Boll?
Who's that? What did he do?
He did all of those video game adaptation movies that were bad.
Oh right, no. What was that? Alone in the Dark. Oh my god, so bad.
Let's get Sam Raimi.
What did he do? I don't know any
Spider-Man.
directors. Which Spider-
Evil Dead.
which
He did the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and he did Evil Dead.
Yeah, all right, whatever, sure.
It's that or Joss Whedon.
Oh, all right, Joss Whedon then.
All right.
Wait, Joss Whedon did something I just learned recently.
Dude, we could put... If we're getting Joss Whedon in for this Metroid movie, we could get Sarah Michelle Gellar to play Samus.
Dude, what did Joss Whedon do? Joss Whedon did something recently. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
He did all the Marvel movies?
No. Something that I was shocked by.
Cabin in the Woods.
No. Just keep moving on.
Buffy?
Who else are we missing? Wirt. Do Wirt.
Worked.
Yes.
I'd get the kid that played Bran because he's good at not having legs.
Yeah, good. He knows the role. All right. I would take that. Are we missing any? The blacksmith guy, I guess. The
Come on.
butcher.
We don't got to fill these.
King Leoric.
We got to fill these B roles. King Leoric, Dave Batista.
Batista.
Yeah.
It's a skeleton.
You got to believe when he's going up against The Rock that The Rock that he has a chance.
This is bogus.
Come on.
Fine. King Leoric is Batista. God, it's gonna kill me if I don't look this up, and I just do not have the time right
All
now.
right. So next question from Jeffrey Hilliard at Self Destructo. I've never
Toy Story. Joss Whedon did Toy Story.
really
Yeah, Toy Story.
crazy.
Yeah, I know. I was blown away. Watched it for the first time with Avery the other day. Not first time for me, first time for her.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
I've never played a Mass Effect game. Since ME2 is coming up in September, should I take time to play through the first one?
This is a question I also have.
Yeah, the answer is no. So the first Mass Effect game, while fun, has some issues with combat and some of the land vehicle missions.
How so?
It's janky.
Ooh.
Um,
Is it fixed in the trilogy?
no.
Oh.
But you don't need to play the first one because in Mass Effect 2, now I can confirm this for PlayStation 3. I assume this exists for Xbox 360 as well, but I have not played it.
It's definitely both.
Must you be able to confirm?
You have the option of bringing your character over
Or
with Xbox.
right.
You couldn't with PlayStation 3, so they had to come up with something.
You couldn't with PlayStation 3 because Mass Effect 1 was at the time had not been released on PlayStation 3,
Right.
but Mass Effect 2 was. So what they did to fix that was put an interactive comic at the beginning of Mass Effect 2 on the PlayStation 3. It takes you through the entire story of Mass Effect 1 and allows you to make all of the major decisions that would have carried over. You get the story, you still get the connection to the characters, and you get to make the decisions, and you don't have to sit through the 40 hours that it would take you to play Mass Effect 1 and that janky combat, and you can dive right into the best part of Mass Effect, which is Mass Effect 2.
That is a relief, because there's a very good chance I won't get through one.
So just do that.
I'm going to try my best to get through one.
You're not going to enjoy it.
How long is it?
And then it's going to taint your view of 2.
Well, I don't like third-person shooters anyway. I'm not getting my hopes up. But I don't know if I could jump right to 2.
I never played 1. To this date, I've never played 1. I started with 2 on the PlayStation 3. I used that interactive comic, and I have never felt the need to go back and play 1.
But you're okay with that. My head, I just can't. I can't.
Why?
I just can't do it.
You can. And you're going to have to because you don't have time to beat 2 role-playing games
I don't have time to be
before
bored.
November.
I know.
Did you even play Mega Man 2 yet?
I did have Cartridge Con for a bit.
All right. So that's my answer,
and then
Jeffrey.
I had to whoop
Get it on
ass.
PS3 or Xbox 360 and get that digital comic, that interactive comic.
Yeah, so that's a great option. So people who didn't know that will now know that for the club coming up. So that's actually good news to get out there.
Yeah. Here's a question from you.
Me?
Would a Steel Battalion style PSVR game get you to take the plunge?
That is a great question. Who asked that?
You.
Man, could you imagine a Steel Battalion style? So that's like the pedal, you got the control set up,
Yeah.
and you're in VR.
Yeah, I'm still in no.
Dude, okay, now imagine if your mech's gonna blow up, you eject, and then you have to grab that Farpoint gun, and you're running around with a gun now.
In my living room?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. How does Farpoint do it?
I don't
You
know.
must have a controller on your gun.
I don't know.
If you've played Farpoint, how do you move forward?
Am I doing all this with a television strapped to my face?
Yes.
So what you mean is I'm grabbing that Farpoint gun, jumping off my sofa, and falling down.
You're actually not moving. You're just sitting still.
Then no, that's even more no.
Your character's moving around. But I want to know how you move in Farpoint. Because you have a gun. That's your controller.
Usually you just fall over to the side as you fall asleep.
Imagine if you had to eject out of your mech and grab your gun. That sounds awesome.
Josh Leslie from Frantic Society asks,
Hey, Josh.
what's your favorite cartoon or TV show growing up?
Oh, my gosh. This is just right for the jugular.
Yeah, so when I was young, I would have said the Hercules animated cartoon with Herc and Newt
That's
and Toot.
real young. Like, I was Ninja Turtles when I was that young.
Yeah.
But I don't even have memories of Ninja Turtles, so.
I liked... I used to watch was it Pro Stars with Wayne Gretzky and Bo Jackson?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
Is that
watched
one- is
Turtles.
that the cartoon one?
Yeah, He-Man, G.I. Joe, Mask, Transformers,
I watched...
the real Ghostbusters.
I liked Beasties.
Yeah,
I liked Breaker High.
that's not a cartoon.
Oh, he said cartoon?
Yeah.
Specifically?
Yeah,
Breaker
Reboot.
High, not a cartoon. Oh, Reboot was amazing. Reboot. I don't remember how old I was with Digimon and Pokemon, but I watched both of them.
Gummy Bears, all that Disney afternoon stuff was good. You know,
I like Goof Troop.
I'm gonna say the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon was probably the one that I used to get the most excited for.
Yeah, that's cool. I liked that. That was post me though.
Yeah.
That was reruns for me. I liked the only show I really remember like actively waiting for week to week was Reboot, Beasties, Pokemon, and Digimon. He said cartoon specifically?
Yeah.
What else?
Oh, cartoon or TV show.
Yeah, okay, so Breaker High, loved it.
Yeah. Power Rangers was a
loved
big
me
one.
some Breaker High. Oh, Power Rangers, yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Family Matters, Perfect Strangers, all that TGIF stuff.
Wasn't a big TGIF guy. I think I was a little too young for that still. I
don't know.
I didn't mind the Family Matters, I guess, but
I'm going to stick with Dungeons and Dragons. That's the one I remember getting the most excited about.
I know I'm forgetting stuff though. Like I remember when Buffy first came out, but I can't remember if that was. Yeah, I guess it was.
Oh, Party of Five. Big fan of Party of Five.
You did like Party 5. I remember you watching that. Yeah.
I really just like Jennifer Love Hewitt a lot.
Who doesn't? What else? Anyway, Seinfeld was the show I remember watching most. Like it's probably the show I could quote the most.
Yeah.
And Simpsons. My God, I grew up on Simpsons.
Yeah.
Simpsons has got to be number one. I take it all
You know
back.
what? Yeah, you're right. I'm going to say Simpsons as well.
I grew up on Simpsons, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with that.
Good question.
It was a great question. Good
Last but
trip
not
down memory
least,
lane.
from Mr. Diego Avila. If any club member were actually an alien in disguise as a human to learn about us, who would you want it to be? Seiji or Eric?
Or Miles.
I'd want some... See, Seiji or Eric because they're analytical, and I'd want somebody who would judge humanity on its potential and not on... I want them to judge humanity on our highs and not on our lows.
Yeah, that's true. I
also like the answer of Miles because
Yeah.
it makes me think the aliens might be super friendly and cuddly.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I want that
Like
alien.
they're not going to come and tear us apart.
Yeah, that's
They're
the
gonna
alien
come
I
and
want showing up.
Teach us how to space hug.
Right. Yeah. Eric and Seiji are studying us to see how easy it would be to get our water.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Miles is just looking for a good time.
Miles' people are coming to teach us the space hug.
Yeah, they're having a good time.
Yeah.
All right.
Glubnap report. Yeah, Earth's great. They have a lot of old video games, and
You guys are missing out. They got this thing called the Void.
people can be hugged.
Yeah.
That's the show, folks.
It is.
If you are listening to this on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play, please head over to www.cartridgeclub.org where you can check out this and other great podcast videos and blogs from our community. If you're already a member of the Cartridge Club, you can head to www.patreon.com/Cartridge Club, where you can donate as much or as little as you like, and every cent donated goes directly to improving the club. I am Player One.
I am Player 2.
CC Unite.
I'm recording already, so Smack Talk is on. Yeah.
Somebody recorded that already. Lost to be that much better.
A P1, P2 finish.
I feel like Ribbon Girl will beat Mummy, but I don't know anybody else.
Rip his tits
I think that Mummy is. I think Mummy might be a bad choice for the speed.
I'm doing it anyway. Do it.
titty twister.
I got the throw on that one. Fighting for our parents' love. You can win.
You mean the game's already over? You're fighting for it, and Mark's just fighting to keep it.
Whoever wins is my real dad.
That was awesome. Put that right there.
That was awesome.
I almost
Like, God bless you for not trying to get a job in EV games. You're getting like a real job somewhere else.
Oh, Ribbon Girl getting punched in the face.
If you're not a 55-year-old fucking woman or man, you don't stand a chance. If someone doesn't die,
Let's just make it known that Mark never played this game before today.
oh,
No.
to know that I'll never fucking put another one on.
Yeah.
That's something on.
Grab her.
No, this clown doesn't come around anymore. Andre comes in.
Grab her.
Every time he comes in.
Yeah, super.
Loop around the store.
How much health you got left?
That was really good. Oh my god. What a battle.
This is happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, battle for the
Almost only
action sweat.
You can cut steel with these hips.
I wanted to see.
Oh man.
And I want the trigger to be pulled. Because I know he's sad. So like, I know he'll never be like, oh, Rob, I'm driving great. Oh yeah. These hands work full time, overtime.
Oh,
35 hours. Holidays sometimes. Fuck me. These hands work. He's mad dude. He didn't win it.
Get out of there!
Yeah.
Get out of there!
You're gonna sex my head.
Get up, get up, get up! Oh, how do you grab for freak's sake?
Two hands at once! Most punches at the same time!
Jump! Oh, we're going down. Do you guys want to like throw a little extra, I don't know, bet on this or something? A little juice on this?
The loser has to do an announcement video for next month's game.
Yeah, no.
You say I'm not gonna do it.
I just wouldn't. I know I wouldn't.
He always jumps.
That's Max Price.
Aim high, man. Aim high.
Pick her up.
You gotta jump.
Yeah!
Now I see.
I just got half chubbed.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
It's like right when everybody went quiet.
Yeah.
Chubbed up. Oh!
Somebody's hitting buttons that don't belong.
It's like, he always
Oh man.
You got him. You got him.
Oh no! That was
Ponytails, you lost.
All right, your daughter is
unbelievable.
morning.
good game, good game.